What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video. I had to take that week off. There was a lot of stuff going on. I actually went through a deliverance this weekend. It's crazy. That video is coming soon because I got to break it down. It's going to take a lot. And I redo everything on my phone, so I don't have a lot of storage because there might be multiple parts. I don't know how many parts, but I'm definitely going to get it out there and I'm going to talk about it. But in this video, I want to talk about, one of the most sneakiest things that the enemy does. They get you, and a lot of us are not aware of it, and that's distractions. Like, a lot of times we're busy looking for the big thing, the temptation, the lust, the anger, when he just throws something in your face and distract you. Because if you're focused on one thing, you can't focus on God, and he put a lot of things in front of you to distract you from focusing on God, and you'll never be able to live the life that God intended for you because you're busy focusing on things that he never meant for you to be worried about. I fall victim to it, and I know a lot of people fall victim to it because it's so subtle, and he can take something so innocent and pervert it to where now it's a hindrance to your relationship with God.
And without further ado, let's get into this video.
A lot of times when we combat the enemy, I know I tend to focus on resisting temptation and being tempted to fall into a particular sin. But one thing that creep up on you is distractions, and you don't really notice it. Because sometimes it can be something real innocent. Sometimes it's just life. In life, things pop up. You have your job, your family, school, and even with technology, there's so many distractions, so many things that can pull you away from God. And one of the things a lot of people tell me when I say, hey, start pursuing a relationship with God, is I don't have time. We all got the same amount of time every day. You make time for what's important. You feel like you don't have time because most of the day you're distracted by things that don't really benefit you. That's not going to bring you closer to God. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wake up early. I may sacrifice a little bit of sleep, but I wake up early so that there are no distractions. There are no excuses while I try to spend that time with God. And even now I'm trying to, throughout my day, at noon, spend some more time with God, and at night, because that's why I mess up. Because once my day gets started, I'm all over the place. So I do get being busy, but you can never be too busy for God, because God is what renew you. God is what strengthens you for your day. So when you get overwhelmed, if you get anxiety from your distractions, you can take a break from that and go to God, and he can refill you. He can refill your cup. Because that's another thing people do, is that they get distracted by things that cause anxiety. You know what I'm saying? That may cause depression. Like, your distractions don't always benefit you. They can actually be a hindrance. Like, social media is a real big distraction that don't really help. It don't benefit you in that much of a way. You're sitting online, you're watching people live their life. That's a highlight reel that's not even real. And, you feel like less than yourself because you see everybody else living flashy to where it's like, yo, if you take that time that you will spend on social media and just get in the Word, get in the Bible, get in prayer, put some worship music on, you'll feel a lot better after the same amount of time you spent on social media. And that's the thing to where he can use things as innocent as your children. Your children can be a distraction. Now, I'm not saying you can't spend time with your kids. I try to spend as much time with my kids as I can, but that shouldn't be what I do all the time. Because you can justify, like, hey, I'm being a good parent. The Bible says you don't take care of your kids, but you still have to spend time with God. Because what happens is you get overwhelmed with your kids sometimes, and you need to get rebuilt. And that's the thing. God renews us. He strengthens us. He gives us endurance. And without getting refilled with God, we get fed up through the day. You have to get fed by God, or else you're gonna get fed up throughout the day. And that's the whole thing, where the devil want to distract you from going to God, because you're not going to go to God. You're going to go to your vices. And that's when vices start kicking in. And he'll distract you from going to God and getting filled up so that you can go to some vices, scrolling through social media, drinking alcohol, smoking weed. Because all of these things will distract you from God and the plan and the purpose He had for you.
Right now, I'm editing the video that you actually watching. I ain't never do an outro. I just realized that. But I'm doing the outro right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a blessing to you. I hope you got something from this video. I have a lot more to come. I'm trying to be consistent with these. But if you liked it, like, subscribe, or something like that. If you like it, like, subscribe. Check out my IG, check out my TikTok, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, KG back there making some breakfast.